This footage was filmed in an American neighborhood around 2020. It shows a dump truck driving down a road collecting waste. However, what happens at the end will shock you. Take a look. As the dump truck reaches the garbage, it picks it up like any normal day. When the garbage is collected, the bin is placed back on the floor before the operator attempts to tip the garbage into the back. As the garbage gets closer to its destination, the truck begins to emit smoke as it's working very hard to complete its task. This warning sign was ignored by the operator. Just 2 seconds later, the truck exploded and the operator dived out as quickly as he could before the cameraman stopped recording. The operator was fine. The following is CCTV footage captured on the 20th of June, 2023 in Detroit, Michigan. We see a man entering a store with a large bucket, and he pours the bucket's contents of gasoline onto the ground. After doing this, he glances behind the till to make sure nobody has seen him before executing his evil plan. Have a watch. The man pulls out a blowtorch and starts speaking to the worker at the store. It seems like he is demanding something and threatening to set the store alight if he is refused. After going back and forth with the worker, 35-year-old Julian Miller steps out of the store and uses his blowtorch to set it on fire. The store immediately fills with flames before they engulf the CCTV camera, and the footage cuts. The store clerk survived with minor first-degree burns, and the culprit was arrested shortly after. Many people believe that using animals for transport is dangerous and unethical. This next clip backs up those claims. The following footage was filmed in Kerala during 2016 and shows a human riding the back of an elephant. It's unknown what makes this animal go rogue, but the damage it causes is insane. Take a look. First, the elephant rams into a vehicle and picks it up with his trunk. It goes on to use this vehicle to destroy the other parked vehicles in the area. It then keeps mauling the same car for about 30 seconds, piercing it apart like a Lego structure. Eventually, it gets bored of the toy and moves on to another one. It picks up a yellow truck and flings it around effortlessly. Luckily, the riders were okay, but the vehicles were far from it. While no one was injured, many bank accounts were. This footage was recorded this year by a paraglider using a GoPro. The paraglider seems comfortable in the air and is even using his phone to track how fast he is going. Shortly after declaring a speed of 48 miles per hour, his paraglider malfunctions mid-flight and he's put in a near-death situation. Have a look.
Oh man! 48 miles per hour! Come on, baby! Oh! Shit! Hey Siri, call 911. Hey Siri, call 911. Call 911. Emergency!
As the man is cruising, a tension knot starts to build up in the glider, and due to being on his phone, he completely overlooks it. This mistake causes the paraglider to fail, and he begins hurling towards the ground. There are many videos of people saving themselves in these situations, but this time, the man takes the impact. Fortunately, he wasn't too high in the air, so he managed to avoid fatality, but not many people have a near-death experience as close as this one. This next video shows a small village in Africa being delivered some gas cylinders by a truck until everything goes horribly wrong. All I'll spoil is that the witnesses were lucky to come out alive. Have a look.
Jauh. Bab! Awas, meteran! Wayar itu yang bahaya. Berani kali orang itu dekat. Berani kali itu dekat.
As the truck drops off its load, the fire instantly catches onto the wood and forms a massive bonfire. This fire continues to rage for the rest of the minute-long clip and slowly gets bigger. Luckily, it didn't get too big, but the residents have to thank the driver for that. They managed to drop the load away from any buildings or trees, which stopped the situation from escalating further. If it wasn't for such a great thinker, this fire could have gone way out of proportion and likely would have ended lives. The pit bull is a vicious species of dog. In fact, they are banned in over 13 countries, and many US states also have laws against them. Some people argue against them being illegal and preach that any dog species can cause damage. This footage captured by CCTV, however, silences these protests. Have a look. As the women are walking their dogs, a pit bull approaches them aggressively. This causes the women to pick up their pets and cross the street frantically, but they wouldn't be getting away that easily. The pit bull bites the ankle of the woman in orange shorts and refuses to let her free. The woman, being in danger, hands her pet to one of her friends, who runs away, while the other friend stays and desperately tries to free her. Unfortunately, none of their efforts help, until a man across the street runs to the rescue. He quickly puts the pit bull in a chokehold and rips it off the woman, who immediately escapes the scene. After some time, the man releases the dog, which lies down in defeat. After 5 seconds, the dog flees from the man.